this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about the time I got arrested in my university, Afe Babalola University. Arrested in cell. Watch to the end for all the juicy details and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get on with it.
Oh, you know bad like this. Oh, you know hop on the beat like this.
Welcome to my channel. I am Ijeoma of Adora's World, and today I'm just basically having another story time. You guys enjoy it, and I like sharing really embarrassing, funny, and sort of sad. We'll see how the story times go. But in this story time, I got arrested in my university. If you're an Afe Babalola University student watching this, hi. You can relate. We had coffee. Coffee was from 10. In my school, we had this cell, police station kind of room where they lock up people if you do really bad things like drugs, not really bad things, but things called bad in the school, drugs, cheating. No, they don't put people there for cheating, but for some other things, fighting. But yeah, we had this thing and they just used to use it to control people, basically. I went out to see this guy on one night like this, and this night was a dinner night. Dinner is when a class is celebrating something at some point during the week. They celebrate something, they eat food in the hall, they have a little party. This night was a dinner night. So we're thinking normally when we have dinners, they allow people to stay longer because dinners end around 11. So everybody was chill outside. When it's time to go inside, they usually blow a whistle in my ex-university. They blow a whistle. So they were blowing the whistle, and people were not going inside because normal is dinner. The dinner people are in the dinner hall. Why can't we be outside? So people were still chilling outside with their booze. We used to call it blocking. And then all of a sudden, we hear people running. We see people running. We're okay, we don't still understand. We now hear there were some particular guys in charge. One was really fat. I think his name was Biggie. And I've forgotten the other guy's name, Sha. Then they were lock that door. I had friends outside with me, female friends. But as it was happening, people were running, run. Before I know it, boom, the women guarding the door have closed the door. They're no, the man said don't come in. We're please now. No, I said don't come in.
As a sponsor, I just hate you.
It was just maybe 15 minutes past 10:30. I can't remember. Okay, it's not that serious. Remember the whistle I spoke about? They blow it when they want to the guards in the school want to come out to patrol at night and ensure everyone goes to their hostel. Yeah. So they were now coming, we had the guards and everything. They allowed the guys go because in that school there's obviously some sexism. Guys were free to go. It was the girls, they carried us. I remember me and my friend Joy were there. Some other people, they were okay, where's your phone? Some oversabi women were there as well saying, okay, take their phone. Me as a bad girl, I just put my phone inside. Yeah, I put my phone, hid it, and then we went they took us round. I think they took us on a long walk. They now took us to the cell. Guys, they actually were trying to scare us, and the thing was, we passed boys' hostel. Boys were sitting in front of their hostel because the monastery, the cell, the police station is in between boys' hostel, in between two boys' hostels. So we now went past boys. They didn't take these boys with us, so they took us there that they are going to do with us. We're going to face disciplinary committee. That's the committee you face that will determine if you're getting suspended or expelled. We're is it that deep? Is it that deep? We're just out though, and people that went for the dinner, they allowed them go into their hostels because they were wearing their dinner dress. They're everybody, where's your phone? Trust me, I had my phone hidden. No, that was just to keep myself safe, Sha. They were like, hey, baby, I'll drop your phone. They took people's phones. Now told us write down your details, your hostel, your room number, your department, your number, your parents' number, everything. They would track us. I gave them fake details.
Got it!
I gave them fake name, fake number, fake everything, fake room, left, sir. When they said they would check. We were scared. Now let me talk about this room they put us in. So this place, there were boys there. It seemed like they had some guys that had been there for weeks. Yeah. They were just like 4 or 6 rooms, no bed, nothing. You sleep on the floor, cold floor. There was like one window that that had light at the corner.
No.
They had the door. It was terrible. And there was one toilet, no water. The toilet was smelling. And we were like, how many girls? 8 girls or plus in that room. It was not funny. I couldn't even sleep. As soon as they put us there, they left us. They were just catching crews, laughing, put on my phone. I was texting people. I texted the guy. What will he do? I can't even remember the guy, but I know I texted him. Smelling. We slept in piecemeal. Do you get it? Some of us couldn't even sleep, but I slept eventually. And then the next morning came. They're like, okay, the only way we can leave is if we pay, I think, 10,000. I was like, where will I get 10,000 from? I think I called my mom and she gave me like 10,000. She sent me more. She was like, why are they locking us up? What's that? I'm like, that's the ghetto.
I'm in the ghetto. Ratatata. Ratatata.
Oh, that's the ghetto. That was just it. I escaped. After that, after paying, they didn't check the details, none of that. After paying, we went home. Like, went back to hostel. And it was like Saturday morning. So nobody was in class. Everybody was in their hostel. Boys were outside. And I said it was in between boys' hostel. So it was around 10, 11. We came out. Everybody was just looking at us. Like, we hadn't had our bath.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
We just looked very depressed and we were coming from the prison. You get? After the time, I remember I got into the same type of trouble. And with the same friend, Joy, we're outside again late. This time, as bad guys, once you've experienced it once, you're like, no pee, I'm going to be here. Is it not to go to your cell, pay how much? 5K, 10K. Cool. These guys took us on cruise. They took us round the whole school. Like, how many girls? We're probably like 20 girls. Took us round the whole school. We're marching round. Like, I think we went twice, singing songs. After walking around, we went to our hostel. Luckily, they didn't arrest us again. And that's just it. That's the ghetto story of the time I was arrested in my university. I hope not to experience something like that again. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Give me more ideas. Apart from story time, tell me something you'd like me to do. And yes, subscribe. Bye.
Who you know bad like this? Who you know hop on the beat like this? Other bad girls want to wine on this. Make a step forward down.